In the heart of the biblical narrative lies a story of rebuilding, renewal, and the harsh reality of human nature. The Book of Nehemiah, a tale of ancient walls and modern lessons, takes us on a journey through the highest hopes to the deepest disappointments. It's a story that resonates with the timeless struggle for spiritual integrity. Nehemiah, an Israelite official in the Persian government, is struck by the dilapidated state of Jerusalem's walls. Moved by this sight and the condition of his people, he prays fervently. Fortune favors his bold heart, as King Artaxerxes grants him permission, resources, and an armed escort to rebuild the city's fortifications. Upon his arrival, Nehemiah's vision of restoration faces resistance from neighboring peoples. Despite the opposition, he perseveres, rallying the Israelites to rebuild the walls, a symbol of their identity and protection. Yet Nehemiah's approach raises questions. He excludes the surrounding people, declaring they have no part in Jerusalem, a stance that contradicts the prophet Zechariah's vision of a wall-less, inclusive city of God. The narrative then shifts to a moment of collective spiritual awakening. Nehemiah, alongside Ezra, orchestrates a grand festival. For 7 days, the Torah is read aloud, its teachings resonating with the gathered exiles. They celebrate the Feast of Tabernacles, reminiscing God's past faithfulness. A communal confession of sins follows, and a renewed covenant is vowed. The people rejoice over the completed walls, a celebration reminiscent of the temple's earlier dedication. Hope is palpable, a turning point seems at hand, but the story takes a dark turn. Nehemiah's subsequent tour of Jerusalem reveals a grim reality. The temple is neglected, the Sabbath is desecrated, and the very walls he built are now backdrops for Sabbath markets. His reaction is fierce and desperate. He enforces the Torah's commands with physical outbursts, a stark contrast to the earlier festivities. His final plea is a prayer for divine remembrance, not for the people's transformation, but for his own efforts. The Book of Nehemiah concludes, leaving us with a sense of anticlimax. The high hopes of messianic promises and a renewed kingdom of God remain unfulfilled. Israel's return to their land has not sparked the spiritual revival anticipated. The reforms of Ezra and Nehemiah, though well-intentioned, failed to address the deeper issues of the heart. The story of Nehemiah, woven with moments of anticlimax and disappointment, forces us to confront a pivotal question. How will God fulfill his covenant promises? The narrative compels us to continue seeking answers within the grand tapestry of the Bible, reminding us that the quest for spiritual transformation is ongoing and far from over.